Not on fire yet.
You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. Yesterday was day one of the second custom job, and well, we battled mud. Not really mud, just very slick conditions. I don't know if we got 20 acres chopped. I feel like we're somewhere in there. I don't know the field sizes, things like that, but boy, am I exhausted from that. It's gonna be a long one, and these are supposed to be the drier fields. So, we'll see what we get into today. So I appreciate you guys watching along on this. I have so much of my own stuff to do, but I'm out here trying to make some extra money so I can, you know, I got a corn planter that I'd like to buy at some point. I don't have one, but that's the plan. Yeah, life revolves around money, if you guys haven't noticed, and everybody's life. If somebody says that money doesn't matter, yeah, it does. Either they're rich, or yeah, they're not trying to build a business and an empire. So I appreciate you guys watching along though, and let's go dive back in. Like I said in previous videos, I don't film as much when I'm doing somebody else's stuff because it's really not my place to be sitting there filming all sorts of things. But it is part of being a YouTuber and keeping the content coming out to you. So me and Yanko are inbound. Got like 20 minutes and we'll dive right back into it. So I had a bad grease fitting in this lower bearing that runs the shaft across. Switched that, got one in the drive shaft that's actually broke the head off too, or in the PTO front. So stopped, got a box of grease fittings, and also here's my lubrication. So there's two chains that roll around in there, and they wear through the cover if they're loose. So as you saw, this one's a little loose because it wore through the cover over the time. Wow, somebody had an add-a-link in there, or a half link, and it just got to the point where it was way too slack. So took that out, made everything tight, which is good. But I'll fill this up. We're not sponsored by anybody. WD, white lithium grease. So that'll help keep those chains moving. Then we'll build this chain. Yeah. And then we'll get going. Fix the fitting on the other side and we'll be good. Diving into today. Sorry about the dirty windshield. We're cutting away at corners. I better not spill it all over. Yeah, this is fourth load. We're literally next to the farm. 2+2's out here. Dump wagon. Back to battling mud at some point, but hopefully clear sailing for a while here. It's way quicker when you're chopping literally next to the farm. You have to drive through the barnyard to get to the pit, and that's it. None of this like I do, and so they can run smaller trucks, and they're keeping right up with me, which is cool. Just a little stuck. It's slick there. I split over the rest of the field. We're almost done actually over here. Then we'll be up on this knoll, but it's wet down in the corner. So I guess they're gonna try pulling it forward. But it gets wet right here. I got stuck with the dump wagon trying to come up this knoll. Some of this field, actually most of the fields are tiled because of how wet they can be, but there is some spots where they're just too low to tile anything else. I figured I'd finish opening up this section of field. The only issues I've been having right now with the head is if it falls weird, then it binds up in the head. Well, it just falls weird and then it won't feed. head's gonna take a bunch of work this winter, next summer, whenever I get around to it. We'll open up the rest of this. And we were making good time there. Hour and a half into chopping. I don't know how many acres we had finished up by that time, but pretty good corn. That's only if we were chopping shitty corn and having this much of a headache, I'd be like, oh, I'm done with this. But at least the corn here is pretty good. I hate pulling a dump wagon around though. The poor chopper hates it more. So they got two different varieties of corn here, if you guys can't notice. See how this variety is like this, and then it just dips, different color, everything about it's different. So that just goes to show not all corn is the same. And I don't know what the different varieties are, so don't ask me. I think he had said, but I think it's all BMR, I think. Or it was mycogen that got bought. I think mycogen got bought. I don't know, somebody drop a comment. The seed world, the chemical world, all that stuff gets bought out, turned around, renamed, rebranded all the time. I don't really know where I'm going either. Because none of these fields I've been in, so I don't know how they got planted or where the end rows are. Hopefully there's nothing hidden in any of them. Little update. We've done all the weird outside. Now we just got this square that's wet over there. Got the 3588 2+2 pulling it, and I'm just sharpening knives. I gotta fill inoculant. Makeman's working it, and we'll keep going. The knives are getting dull fast because I think they're at the end of their life. I should have put a set in it, but I figured I'd get through my corn and then I'd throw a set in. Financials. Get paid for corn, put money back into the chopper. How it works. We'll get them sharpened, see how the rest of the day goes. It's like 1 o'clock. Chopping some hillside. I got the 2+2 next to me. The dump cart. It's wet and it's on a hill. Chopper is not 100% happy with me. I do got fuel filters for it. Can't get the housings off, at least one of them. I gotta grab my other housing off the parts machine. I know the covers are off, or they've been off. Aluminum housing. Well, I'm sliding sideways up on this hill. Sharpen the knives up, thinking, oh, maybe they're dull and it's fighting itself, but I think I got a fuel filter issue or something. It's bogging down quite a bit. Learning today. Battled putting the fuel filters on the other day, trying to loosen that. But you take the 2 bolts off the top and they fall out, but that's extremely hot. You're in to grab to see what they got, a shallow pan to have it drain off instead of, you know, get on the exhaust. We'll switch it out. I got the new ones. It's running horrible, absolutely horrible. So absolutely nasty. I don't know. Yeah, they're pretty nasty. Yep. Not on fire yet. Done there. On to the next one. I got the dump wagon hooked behind me. We tried to open up another field and I made it down the middle and got buried, so chopped my way out of that, and then we decided we'll go on to something else. Me and Yanko on the move, following the 2+2. Let's see if we can get stuck here. Hopefully we're not getting stuck. Definitely is not that much fun when I get stuck. More good corn though. I can't type it in the Garmin or Google Maps or whatnot, so jump on this row and see where we go. I did get pizza last night. Domino's, all about the white sauce. So when we do cooking with Duffy, we'll have some white sauce pizza. Big fan of making pizza, actually. I gotta admit, I'm getting pretty sick of chopping corn though. I'm at like 200 acres and that's a lot of corn for the old girl, and that's a lot of me sitting here for the whole time. When I get done, I'll have to. I took a picture the first day I started what the hour meter is. I've been here for just about 16 hours. That's just weeds. I have no idea where I'm going.
Oh, you guys are still here. I forgot about you guys. Just killing GoPro batteries. So, halfway, maybe a quarter opened up of this field. I think it's 30 acres, so. Pretty decent sized field, and hopefully we can pick away at it. Today is Wednesday. I keep forgetting to say that. Wednesday, what is Wednesday? 22nd. Welcome to the big show. Well, that row ends. He says it becomes clay somewhere out here. Gotta get it opened up. I don't know, maybe if it's this dry, now that I said that, we're cursed, but if it's dry, there are trucks in here. Holy, this is a big field. Is this all one field? Well, I better get this thing blown off, greased up, air filter cleaned, it's fueled. Just check all the fluids in the morning, best to do that, and then we'll get back into it. We finally hit our rhythm today. This last load, I think. Running dump wagon, stuff like that slows it down, but I think we're in a good rhythm. So hopefully tomorrow we have a good day. Appreciate you guys watching along. It is a battle, definitely a battle. I'm excited to get through this, get on to my next thing. So appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.